Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I think I'm going to check my volumes here. Even though Mr. B, who is Nick Burafedo over at Link2, he does not like it at all when I check volumes at the beginning of the show. It's one of his pet peeves, so this part of the show is dedicated to him. Now that we've checked the volumes, I want to remind you, you can join my private group either through YouTube, or you can go down here into the description of the video and go to daixrp.com. I have links to both there. I also have a link to XRP Las Vegas. XRP Las Vegas is coming up quick, folks. We're about to head into freaking March. These tickets are going to accelerate rapidly from here. It's about to get interesting. So the market is still downish. XRP recovered a little bit, 219. It got up into the 222 or so. It's something that I didn't cover in the last video that I didn't even realize, because back when Sam Bankman-Fried was getting exposed, he blocked me because of whatever my commentary, and so I'm blocked. So I didn't even know he was. How is someone allowed to tweet from prison? What kind of world do we live in when these guys get internet access? Or, I mean, it's one thing to have a TV in the break room or something when you're in prison, but for this guy to have the ability to send tweets and stuff, that's just weird. Why would we give these people they've lost the right to have those kind of rights, in my opinion. Anyway, he sends out some tweet about what it's like when people get laid off and all it. And it's like, why are you even being allowed to say anything except inside the prison? I mean, it's crazy. But anyway, some people were acting like after his tweet, the market tanked and all this stuff. And here, one thing that's important to notice, have you noticed that the whole market's been down, but while XRP's price has gone down, all the Bitcoin maxis that want to attack Ripple and XRP, all of a sudden they go quiet. That's the tell. Their greatest nightmare is that XRP price gets the traction that they all know in their worst nightmares is eventually going to happen. And it jumps Bitcoin, because when it jumps Bitcoin, the game is freaking over. Write it down. The day Bitcoin becomes an altcoin, they have to explain why you should own Bitcoin over other digital assets that actually have real utility and have features that Bitcoin does not and will not have. And that's the fact, Jack. So I like to point things out that aren't really being paid attention to like that. James Seifert, he's the ETF guy. Yesterday, Canary Funds NASDAQ filed 19B4 for HBAR ETF. Today, Grayscale and the NICE filed a 19B4 for a Polkadot ETF, expecting more SEC acknowledgments on XRP and Litecoin ETFs today too. Altcoin ETFs are coming. And then BlackRock just deposited 18,168 ETH and 1,800 Bitcoin into Coinbase in the past hour. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe some of you out there do. But whatever it is, it's short term relative to what really matters. And that is Ripple's case being gone, ETFs coming in, legislation, stablecoin, infrastructure legislation. Those are the big ones. Matt Hogan's got a good write-up here. He's from Bitwise, and he is going to be at XRP Las Vegas. Go to xrplasvegas.com. What crypto is digesting right now is the end of the meme coin boom. The combination of Melania, Libra, and the Lazarus Group using meme coins to launder stolen ETH will kill it dead. Maybe not today, but within 6 months. The good news is there are already things ready to replace it, including institutional adoption of Bitcoin, stablecoins, tokenization that you can't do on Bitcoin, and rebirth in DeFi. Folks, before Gary Gensler came along, you don't realize how big DeFi was starting to boom. It was big, and you're going to see it even bigger this time. But until they start making their presence felt, The loss of energy will create a drag on the market. So in other words, until you actually have these regulations, I think stablecoin legislation will really set it off. But dropping that Ripple case for XRP and then getting your first ETF, that's going to be massive even before regulation. All right, here's this was on Thinking Crypto, Cody Carbone, about all this
This
stuff.
will likely be a larger bill. I would encourage folks to think bigger than just market structure.
Cody Carbone is also going to be at XRP Las Vegas.
And stable coins. I think we could see a massive crypto bill move. The goals, which are very ambitious, is that folks want to move stable coins first. They think we're further along. We've already seen various proposals get introduced this year with, I know we'll talk about it later, but Genius Act, Stable Act, the Waters Bill. And so folks want to move stable coins first and then turn to market structure. And really that ambitious goal is, can we get this done by August recess? And so I think we'll see a large standalone product. This bill is already huge. If you remember FIT, it's over 200 pages. The Lummis-Gillibrand bill is almost 200 pages. This is already massive. And so I think that folks are very focused. This is a priority. We heard in that press conference, Chairman Hill, Chairman G.T. Thompson say, hey, yes, there are a lot of competing priorities. We've got budget reconciliation that is going on in both chambers. We've got the debt limit to address. Government funding expires in 3 weeks. However, that won't interfere with what we're trying to do on digital assets, that we are moving these simultaneously. And that's why we're seeing these hearings come up so quickly in the new year. I mean, it's no surprise. We had a digital asset subcommittee, and one of the first hearings in Senate banking is a subcommittee hearing there. Same thing in the House side. We had a subcommittee hearing in the digital asset subcommittee hearing committee last week or 2 weeks ago now. We had a choke point hearing related to crypto. This is a priority for these committees. And so I would take everything out and say, okay, we're going to focus very narrowly on digital asset legislation, and it probably will move by itself. Now, timelines, if this goes till the end of the year, maybe it gets attached to one of those larger must-pass packages. But they really want to move this quickly. They want to move something, whether it's stable coins first in the first 100 days or market structure by August recess, and they want to move them as standalone bills.
There you go. That's what's coming. Now, this is awesome from Vet. Can't believe to say this. XRP Ledger smart contract, smart escrow proposal drop. Massive step for the XRP Ledger and XRP community. It starts with the introduction of extensions, basically powered up native features that extra mile in business logic. Austin King did a great, he's also going to be at XRP Las Vegas, folks. We got a great lineup, xrplasvegas.com. The biggest upgrade to the XRP Ledger since 2013 was just announced, native programmability. Here's an overview of the key things you need to know and how it will lay the foundation for this new era for XRP. That's a thumbnail, Austin, new era of XRP. The first and most important thing to understand, XRP Ledger already has native modules like DEX, escrow, tokens, more that are all needed by traditional finance to onboard into crypto. The next phase is about expanding and enhancing what is already great about the ledger. The key unlock for this next phase is that any developer will be able to enhance the chain. We're moving to a new stage where not only is Ripple bringing institutions, but developers will be able to access those institutions and build for them on XRP. Why is this unique? Most chains like Ethereum chose to do full programmability from the start. XRP, on the other hand, built hyper-optimized modules for top use cases, DEXs, tokens, etc. This new programmability specifically enhances those existing modules. What does that look like? Take escrow functionality, for example. As a first step, the team is planning to empower developers to build on the native escrow functionality. This could allow layered escrows, think complex real estate deals, options, think hedge funds, and more. This is just the start. The team will incrementally be rolling out programmability to all the native and optimized modules. I'm very proud of the engineers for driving forward innovation. Most people don't know how much innovation is happening on XRP Ledger and how much more activity this will unlock. Share this with friends of yours to help them understand what is coming. You know what it reminds me of, smart contracts, is what the disappeared social media person Kendra Hill said. She said that XRP Ledger was always to handle the derivatives, and that all they were waiting on was Codius, which was what their smart contract platform was called that they put on the shelf. Now they're about to have smart contracts, and now you're hearing about derivatives, right? Okay. ECB advisor says Bitcoin has no real economic need, dismissing Bitcoin reserves due to volatility and speculation risk. The Bitcoin reserves are all going down in flames with all these states and now with the ECB. Now, on days like we've had the last day, it's important to keep perspective, folks. We only have 7 to 8% adoption worldwide of digital assets right now, but you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to what the CEO of Binance says.
It is a huge growth. We are seeing a lot of different institutions, be in terms of foundations, endowments, family offices, institutions that just used to trade commodities, FX, now adding a crypto desk in terms of trading. So that resulted in the narrative of what's happening. Of course, towards the end of the year, you have a pro-crypto president elected in the States, and that has changed the narrative greatly, right? Including discussion of a US strategic Bitcoin reserve last year. So last year has been phenomenal, and I think that momentum will carry on into this year. But what we are looking to do in 2025 is to continue with that momentum, right? So both the institutional momentum and the pro-US precedent and US has an outsized influence globally will change the narrative and change the perception on crypto, resulting in much clearer regulations on crypto front. And all these are big positives, right, for crypto going forward. So in terms of global crypto adoption, we are probably around 7 to 8% now, right? So if you look at the pace of adoption, it is very rapid. I mentioned that last year alone, we onboarded 70 million new users, and you can see the interest level is very high.
In terms of global crypto adoption, we are probably around 7 to 8% now. If you look at the price of adoption, the pace of adoption is very rapid. It's going to happen fast, folks. It's going to happen fast. All right. Now, in DAIXRP.com or through YouTube, if you just click join in YouTube below this video, it's going to be interesting. The first thing I'm going to show you, you know how everybody talks about the island guy and the list is about to be released and all that stuff? Well, I'm going to show you an interesting thing. What are the names that people think are most likely to be on that list? We're going to go over that. Then I'm going to have a very interesting conversation about what's going on in the crypto markets and XRP with a very interesting person. You're not going to want to miss this. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Away we go.